Muma, welcome to the show, bro. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me here. This is wonderful. Love being here. So, I'm just excited for everything that's going to come up this season and everything.
Nice. Now, I really want to talk to you about the nutrition side of football and the nutrition here in Jacksonville. What does that look like? Because I've been told what's the difference between a light snack and a heavy snack? 6 meals.
Yeah.
Talk me through the whole thing. I want to know.
Yeah, training camp, lots of guys tend to lose weight that they kind of put on in the off season a little bit just because you're burning so many calories throughout the day, whether it's, through the practice like we had today or, working out in the weight room afterwards. And so they build in all these different meal times throughout the day that you can go in and get a meal. So, for instance, heavy snack is, most people might consider that just a meal for themselves, but it's more so kind of like a sandwich and, some kind of sides on the side, like maybe banana roll-ups, just different little snacks that you can kind of grab. There's always pizza down there with the new pizza oven that we have. And, heavy snack versus light snack, I feel like it's just meals to us and, just trying to keep that fuel going throughout the day.
Yeah, I was going to say, you are aware that's called lunch.
Yes.
That's a meal. It's a little snack. It's nothing really. But for you, well, for us, it's a lot different because you know what this is.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is a glucose monitor.
Yeah.
When we first met in London, I was like, wait, how do you know what that is? He was like, yeah, I'm a type 1 diabetic.
Yep.
So let's really get into this. How does being a type 1 diabetic, when you have a training camp this hard and you have these meals that are so structured, how do you do it?
Yeah, I think it's, really based on, the support system that you kind of have around you while you're going throughout the day. So you're not alone in, monitoring your blood sugar and making sure that your numbers are trending the right way when you're going through practice and whatnot. And so typically what I'm doing is, in the middle of practice and before practice, I'm talking with one of our athletic trainers saying, all right, going into practice, my number is 174. And I tend to like to keep it around that number. And, halfway through practice, we'll test my blood sugar, we'll prick my finger. Because sometimes it takes my CGM a little too long to connect back on the field. I wear it on my hip.
You wear this one?
I don't wear the Freestyle. I have the Dexcom. And
so you wear that when you practice?
I wear it when I practice. They make these skin, like water resistant covers that you can put on it so it won't fall off. I put that on and monitor my blood sugar as we go through practice. If I need some insulin, I'll do an injection because I also have my insulin pump, the tandem insulin pump, if you recalling that, pulling it out. So then I'm able to give myself a little insulin in between meetings and snacks. I think this is huge, just having this tandem insulin pump and, helps me monitor my blood sugar throughout the whole day.
You wear the pump when you're playing?
So when I'm playing, I actually disconnect my insulin pump just because it's super easy to do. And, I take it out real quick, just as fast as that. And then plug it back in if I need some more insulin, throughout the day and whatnot.
Right. And what advice would you have because what age did you get diagnosed?
I was diagnosed when I was 13 years old. And, when I was first diagnosed, I didn't really, know too much about diabetes other than my cousin, had type 1 diabetes. And, I was really active in playing sports at the time. And it was always a goal of mine to play in the NFL. And so when I was diagnosed, I wasn't sure if that was quite possible. So I Googled, hey, NFL players with type 1 diabetes. And I was living in Denver, and Jay Cutler was diagnosed while he's in Denver. So that's kind of the only inspiration I kind of had to, okay, if he has type 1 diabetes, he can do it. But he was diagnosed while he was in the league, and I didn't really know of anyone that, came up and had diabetes and then got to the NFL. And so nowadays, I like being an advocate for all those kids that, have type 1 diabetes. Maybe they're diagnosed younger, older, high school, whatever it may be. Just be an advocate for them that, don't let your type 1 diabetes hold you back and you're still able to go achieve whatever you want to achieve, whether it's in sports or, being a lawyer, going some other direction like that. Just always, stay true to your goals and not let, type 1 hold you back.
And let's talk about some personal goals for yourself this season. Have they changed from when we were speaking last year? Have you got kind of new goals and new things you want to achieve?
I think from a team perspective, our goals are still to, go out and win a championship and, defend the AFC South again, and build off of what we did last year. We kind of talked about how this past year, we did that. It was great, but now it's in the past, and now we got to go out there and really show them what we can do. And so I think that team goal is still kind of aligned in the same direction. And personally, heading into year 2, I think it's just continuing to develop my game. I think last year, being a rookie, there's a lot of unknown. You don't really know, how the game's going to go, what the speed was really like come the season, and then you get to playoffs. And so, after I kind of have that under my belt, I think it's just being more of a leader out there on the field.
I mean, what an exciting rookie season.
Yeah,
to be a part of, right?
Definitely. I wouldn't change it. I mean, I would change the ending and winning more, but it was definitely an exciting rookie season to have.
Chad, thank you very much, brother.
Thank you so much.
That. Thank you, dude. For more exclusive content like this, make sure you check out our show, Jaguars Weekly UK, every Wednesday, 9 p.m. on Sky Sports NFL.